Westside Gunn, still praying. This is my second Westside Gunn
Yeah, because
album.
you jam Supreme Blind Tale. Yeah.
And I wasn't really a big fan of that.
Yeah.
But obviously, I've heard of all the hype, all the glaze on Twitter about Westside Gunn, him being the one, Griselda on top.
Yeah. Big Griselda, Big
Yeah.
Michelle.
And what's your history? Because this is the first time that he's entering the BBC ether.
It is, ain't
ethos.
it? Yeah. History of Westside, man, for me, has been since 2015-ish. Around that time, man.
Jeez, you're old.
Oh my God. Here
Just
you
like
go.
he is.
Oh my God. So around like Fly Guide and all that, Hillary Hermes like 2 and 3. So, I got hip to him on like, the Reddits, the blogs back then around that time. And I love this stuff when it first came out, like especially Conway, the grittiness. It was something different. It brought that feeling back from like, the old New York era. It just wasn't, the game didn't have it. Like you had Rock Marciano, but this was like that branch from it, like a new face. Like it raised the insurgence of underground hip hop as we know it as today in that sector of underground, of the gritty underground hip hop, the Rome Streets, the Boldy Jameses of the world, them guys. But Westside Gunn, he's been in a little you could say slippage from some of his fans. They don't.
He's been in the slump?
Not even in a slump. It's just he's been trying to venture out. He has different connections now. He's a bigger artist. So some things he's been trying to experiment with different like trap beats and stuff like that. So a lot of fans didn't really care for his last project.
Which was and Pray For Me or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was something like that. I listened to it, but I never went back to it. I didn't really care for it. So it's been a lot of stuff I didn't really be caring for from Westside Gunn lately. But anyways,
Why is that?
I think it's because the formula kind of ran off on me. And it's crazy because I can't just put this on him if it's not broke. Some people like it, they do their thing, but me, it
You feel
wore
like it's
off.
too samey?
Yeah,
After a while.
Yeah, after a while it gets that. The niche just ran off of me. It's like, give me a wrestling cover, give me a cocaine cover, give me a snippet and an interlude of a wrestler in an interview, or give me,
He's been doing that on his albums?
None of this is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got a link allegedly in my messages before this came out from a homie. I clicked it. It was no DJ Drama when I heard it. So then
It was a whole album?
yeah, it was no album.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it a little early, but
Wait, how early though?
like a day early.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you meant like weeks early.
No,
Okay.
no. So I got like a day early. Played it, didn't finish it. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till the next day just to play this joint.
Mm-hmm.
Played it, and my homie told me best Westside Gunn project in a while. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna peep. So I played it.
Is that what made you go back to it? So like, so
Yeah, I clicked it, and then I'm like, played the beginning. I'm like, I ain't gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to wait. I'm gonna wait till it naturally come out, and how he wanted it to come out. And then I saw Westside Gunn, DJ Drama.
I did not expect the DJ Drama.
And I was like, huh? Because I'm familiar. He had DJ Drama on stuff before. You know
So
what I'm
I
saying?
didn't know that.
Like intro stuff, but like he only had him on like one track. Like he introed Hillary Turner at 7, if I'm not believing. I love that track. So DJ Drama gets in here, boom, bang. I have no problem with DJ Drama. I just don't really care for when DJs do that. It's not just drama. I never was a fan in the mixtape era. If they had that, no DJ version.
He just hates the South.
I just
Keep
think,
going.
yeah, he's not even from the South. He's from Philly. Get him out of
He's
here.
from the South.
Nah, he's from Philly. He's from
from
Philly.
Atlanta.
He went to
He's from
school in
Atlanta.
Atlanta. He's from Philly.
He's from Atlanta.
Nah, he moved to Atlanta when he was like 18 or 19.
He's from Atlanta.
No, he's from Philly. Not even from Philly. I think he's from like Georgetown or something like that. Get him
From
out of here.
Atlanta.
Nah. Anyways, the project is like predictable. It's the same old Westside Gunn stuff. And I'm not saying this is a bad album. It's just same stuff. It just feels, and he said he made it in a day, and I'm like, I could tell.
Oh, so this is the one that he made
Yeah,
today?
he said both of them was in a day.
Okay.
So it feels like he made this in a day. It feels like, oh, let me go through my folder. And then he saw, oh, Static Selector. I forgot, I got some packs over here. Click. I think like the first, 3 tracks is freaking Static Selector beats. And I don't know, it
And
felt...
Derringer, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, it just felt like, oh, I grabbed these beats. It's some tracks I made, and I put them together. And then I hit up my brother, I hit up my little cousin, and I hit up some of my artists, and we put these final tracks that we put at the end. I don't know. It's just like when it comes to like a Westside Gunn project, like he can just throw some stuff together, like some dark beats and stuff, and he do his little rhymes and stuff like that, and say little things. You just like, none of this really matters. And
Okay, I thought I was tripping.
yeah,
going.
that's just how he raps, and that's his formula. But it gets to a point with me, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like to me now. It's like I probably been in 2014, 2015, 2016. I probably been like, hey yo, this dope. But I wouldn't say, oh, this is better than freaking Hitler Wears Hermes or something like that. Because I feel like when he get into that bag, it'll go a little longer. He'll have like more tracks, but I feel like it stands out in a way of like he'll have features here and here. Like to be honest, Westside, I love you, but I don't like you by yourself too much. I like a balance of like a Westside and then a Conway. And I need a Benny here. But I feel like he did a lot by himself in the beginning of this and hit us with the ending tracks. I feel like if he would have gave us a little bit of this, like mixed it up a little bit, like put some of the, like put the Rome Streets track in the middle or something, like diversify it. Because at that one point, bro, that Conway song, the Still Playing, like the first freaking, the first, what, like, I don't know, 3 minutes was just him and Conway, and then it comes to a Benny and Bodie, and I didn't even think it was the same track.
Ain't the Stove God dude on there?
Yeah, Stowe got on the hook, but I'm at the end. I'm just not at the
Oh, that's
end.
him?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
that's-
I thought the one that he was going back and forth
No,
was.
that's Conway.
Okay.
So then I'm just like, why this track seems so long? But also it felt like just a Conway track because he was rapping like over the whole thing pretty much in the beginning. I don't know. It felt a little. No, then that Speedy track and Speedy.
Oh, the one with the.
You
You talking about the one that sounded like Houston or whatever?
Like,
he said, "Shut up, B King."
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Yeah, I was just like,
that song was horrible.
yeah. And then the Duran, I don't know, man. This track, I mean, this project was to me. It wasn't like people was glazing it. It was
I saw people glazing it.
It was just an to me. I don't like what everybody see in this. It's not.
They like to be different, B. That's why. People
Yeah, because
like to be different.
I'm not even trying to be the elitist. I'm not trying to be the gatekeeper. But I'm just saying a lot of these people are new to Westside Gunn. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
And now they trying to act like, oh, they been here though. No, bro. It just fell off to me.
It's like the One Piece fans that just got into One Piece during COVID, where they act like they've been the biggest One Piece person just because they caught up with all the One Piece at that time. It's like, no, you wasn't back there in the trenches back in the early 2000s. Don't act like you a One Piece elitist when you haven't been here. You just now experiencing this and you want to say peak fiction. I'm like, dog, get out of here.
And I don't want to be looked at as one of those Westside Gunn fans that's like, oh, you just don't like it because he got bigger. No, I'm just saying like it kind of wore off.
I mean,
like,
but sometimes it does happen when you get bigger because when you get bigger, you do that stuff more because you garnered that audience from doing what you was doing. But now you have a newer audience to, promote that to.
But I don't know. I just like when Westside Gunn kind of experiment a little more, like a pray for Paris. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This right here is an to me. Maybe it's 5.5, 6 out of 10. I don't know what people are saying. I saw album of the year maybe, and I'm like, nah, y'all are bugging.
Yeah, I see people putting this up against the Freddie, and I'm like, like, what are we doing?
We're gonna talk about that, but
yeah.
I saw somebody doing that and they was just like, yo, just enjoy the albums.
I hate when they say that because if I don't,
he say no, I just like the Freddie Moore, the guy that posted it. He said, I just like Freddie Moore. He's like, but nah, let's just enjoy the projects, man. You don't gotta pin them against each other.
I hate when people say that. Stop being a little punk.
Yeah. But what you think about it, B? To be honest, I really have nothing else to say about it.
So I went into this project. This is my second Westside Gunn project, like I said. First one was Supreme Blientele, because I just wanted to see what the hype was.
Yeah.
The whole Griselda movement as a whole, and I had to realize that after this weekend, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
Like, I liked Benny the Butcher. I liked Summertime Talk 3. I really liked the plugs I met.
Yeah.
And B, I have to go back to this. I like commercialized drug rap.
Yeah.
You said this before. I like that. I like a Freddie Gibbs. I like a Pusha T. This, to me, at times it felt like thoughts. It felt like skeletons and bones. It didn't feel like fully fleshed out for me at some points. And I'm just looking because I'm just listening to this. I'm like, I don't get it. Like I don't get the hype. Like I don't get this, especially if like I said, I heard Supreme Blientele and then I hear this and I'm just like, and I didn't hear him back to back. I've been heard Supreme Blientele a few months ago. I heard this and I'm like, I don't get the hype. I even saw someone rate this within the first 12 hours of this being out, be a 9.9 out of 10.
You say what?
Someone rated this a 9.9 out of 10. I was like, how can you rate it? It was that corny Elgin dude. He rated this a 9.9 out of 10 within the first 12 hours of this being out.
Bro, okay.
That's why I commented on my mutuals. I'm like, how can you review an album that quickly and it be an album review? But I digressed because he was just glazing it because he's a wrestling fan. He is weirdo. Yeah. But yeah, I was going through this, and B, your sentiments of what you have with this album is literally what I was saying earlier this year with Future.
Yeah.
I was like, if this would have came out earlier, like this would have been it. I'm like, but this came out now. I'm like, I already got this before.
Yeah.
Like, you have the exact same sentiments I have with Future's "We Don't Trust You." Mm-hmm. And it's funny because he has like that on here, and someone freestyling like that beat, so that's kind of funny. But I went through this. I went through the first track, Wale Faye. I'm like, all right, okay, I guess just setting the tone. I'm like, all right, second track is gonna be the frapping. Second track come in. An announcer. I'm like, what the F? I'm like, why is there just 2 tracks of nothing?
Hey man, he announcing the wrestler coming out.
But we did an intro track for the we did the intro track for the intro track.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
2 intros.
You don't think that pissed me off when I heard that?
Just put that all in one. You
I was like,
what are we doing?
It's for the art. It's for the art though.
See, to me, that's just avant-garde. This is what this is. Because that's what who does that? I'm like, dog, like this could have been 13 tracks. This needs to be that. Art. And so I went to Beef Bar. I'm like, all right, cool. He has that high-pitched voice that don't really attract me. And I don't know why. Westside Gunn reminds me of Rick Ross. Like, they just be talking sometimes, and they just be going. They just be saying some really outlandish, like stunt bars. And I'm just like, all right. $1,000 swim trucks, can't even swim. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, dog. He said that on here somewhere. I forgot which song that was. $1,000 swim trucks.
That's God, bro.
Yeah,
that's
I'm just like, this is a stunt bar.
That's him, bro. He's just braggadocious.
Like, you know, I like the. I heard DJ drama, and I'm like, this is weird. So this is a Gangsta Grills, basically. Yeah. And so with the Max Caster, I thought it was cool. A lot of this, I mostly like the production. Yeah. But Westside Gunn for me is an artist that I go to just for him. Like, I can't just have a fully just Westside Gunn playlist. Because for me, I need something to offset it. Because too much of him is just not.
That's why I felt like he had too much of him in the beginning.
And I can see that. But, you know, Stack Selector's my guy.
Oh, the beats was amazing.
Yeah. Dr. Britt on here, even though the brother Tom Sauce, I don't know if he did the hook in the verse, right?
Nah, he was just singing.
Oh, okay, he did the hook. Dr. Britt Baker, it was cool. I know Verdi, it was cool. That Speedy 40 got to go, though. That
I had to kick that bitch out, she too greedy.
And if the beat was too slow, and I had to go back to another song before that, I'm like, why don't I like this song? I'm like, this sounds like an A$AP Rocky song. I'm like, but it's supposed to be screwed. Like, it's like, he sounds off beat. And it meant too greedy. I'm like, why are you rapping so slow when you need to speed it up a bit? Because he just seems so off on that. And I thought maybe I'm tripping. I'm like, you know, I might have some Houston influences. Hey, come on, man. We're going to talk about that later. Come on, my boy. But Duran came on.
Duran.
Yeah, Duran. Cool. I really like the production. Runaway. I'm just like, God dang. I'm like, no features? Oh, of course. That's actually the one time I agree with him. When he says that?
B. He don't know the feeling. B.
Oh, no, he don't. I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah. Free Shots. I'm all right, cool. Track with Conway. I'm not a big Conway fan. Yeah. I think he can rap. I'm not saying he can't. Then we get Still Praying, which is obviously the longest song because it's like basically the posse cut. Someone say, top 10 posse cut of all time? I'm like, all right, dog. Like, see, like I don't be trying to be like the hater. But it's like when people say stuff like that, be like, One Train exists.
They be making me want to log out. Like, I be just want to log out, bro. I don't even know my passcode.
I'm not trying to be a hater, though. That's the thing. But it's like, when you can't say something like that.
I just want to log out, bro.
This is not top 10 anything. Stop that. Maybe of Griselda. I don't know. I can't speak for that. But top 10 posse cut of all time? B. Like, this was cool. I like Bodie on here. Bodie's really good. Bodie's always going to, he's always going to show out. Then we got Underground King. You know, he's shouting out my boy Bun B. I believe Westside Pootie is his daughter.
That's his daughter, yeah.
Yeah, and she was telling me I was broke.
Yeah, she always been doing that since she was 3, bro.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of people are copying her father as well. I don't appreciate her calling me broke, though. Yeah. But, hey, I give it a point because
he put his daughter on there. And y'all still broke. Yeah. Disgusting.
I mean, but he has $1,000 swim trucks and he can't swim. Why?
Why?
And then LaSalle Station, which ended off on a weird note for me. But overall, Westside's rapping, it don't appeal to me. The production is good. I think I would have rather someone else on this production. Because I think production-wise, cohesively, like the production was good for me, except for that Speedy 40 song.
Yeah.
Get that out of here. But besides that, and the 2 intro tracks, like why? Yeah. Why? You could put that all in one.
Waste of space.
Exactly. And so, this isn't a horrible album, but if you was trying to put someone on Westside Gunn and that someone was me, I wouldn't want to listen to him again. I mean, I don't want to listen to him anyways. I'm not saying Supreme Blientele is bad. It's just not for me. This definitely is not like anything standoutish.
Yeah,
Like,
I recommend you Fly God. No, Pray for Paris.
Paper Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one just wasn't it for me. B.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I can't say it's production. My boy Static was on here. Derringer, never heard any of his production. I believe.
Yeah.
Heard it
You
on
heard,
here.
yeah, you heard some on
Supreme Blientele.
yeah, and Will Westside has a really good ear for beats, bro. But
I could tell here. He just rapping wise, he don't attract me.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I know people was complaining about DJ Drama. His ad libs kind of annoyed me. He be in the middle of rapping, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, dog, calm down. Like,
that's West. That's
do that in the middle of the bar. Don't do that like
He's
while
known
you
for his
actually
ad libs and how you do it.
Well, I know the ad lib, but in the middle of the goddamn bar, like, dude, I can't hear you. Like, people say that DJ Drama was being extra on here. Like, no, his ad lib was annoying to me.
Drama just a cornball to me though.
No, people, not you.
I'm
I
saying
seen plenty of people. I need to know DJ version. Drama.
we got it too though. I've
Y'all
been jamming
did.
it.
Yeah, y'all got it today, I think.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Is it better? I want to ask that because I'm sorry, B, I'm not returning to this. Was the new DJ Drama better?
It don't really matter. It's the same stuff to me.
Yeah, overall, 14 songs, really 12, 37 minutes. This exists. Like, if you're a Westside Gunn fan, you've been fiending for Westside Gunn music. He got 2 EPs or 2 projects back to back. That's pretty cool. But besides that, I just don't see the hype with this.
Yeah.
Like, to me, this, and you could be a fan of somebody and someone could do the same thing over and over. I guess I just don't see the hype.
Yeah.
Like, what did he do different? Like, how did he approach this differently? Like,
Bro, I can't say anything. He did it in a day.
and sometimes, like, the rapping, I guess to me, the rapping was the weakest part of it. Like, to me, he's not the only thing that catches me about Westside Gunn is his voice, but sometimes it can be grating on my ears. Because I'm just like, and then the way he raps, like it's cool because it kind of gets in that Ghostface Killer flow a bit, which I do like. But it's his voice, the actual pitch of the voice. It's something I don't take it seriously sometimes. But also the raps to me, just the raps themselves just wasn't appealing. Like I've heard Westside on stuff, and I've heard him. Like I like him. Like on Travis Scott Utopia, I liked them on that track with Alchemist production. I just don't. I'm just not feeling it on this. Like I said, the beats was good. Bodie did his thing. Bodie was my favorite part of this project. Besides that, I mostly like these songs for the beats. If I could get an instrumental version of this song, oh yeah, I'll still be praying. I'll still be praying for that.
Yeah.
But besides that, at best, this is background music.
Yeah. This is something I won't return to. Pretty much consistent would have been with me with Westside Gunn projects as of late. It's just not in my rotation. Just not. I don't know.
So is this like one of the more boring projects as someone who has experienced Westside Gunn for a lot of years now?
Yeah, it was just meh. I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
It just wasn't.
I don't know why people boosting it, bro. It is what it is. Like what you like. I'm not. Whatever. Like what you like.
Did you enjoy the 11 EP more than this?
Yeah, it's the same. He said they sound like 2 different projects. I disagree. But
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.